the gospel that is preached today in all the churches. In fact, I am respecting it by calling it a church because those are not churches. Those are Judaizing buildings. They are not Christians, forgive me. The Baptists, the Pentecostals, they cannot be Christians. Because for you to be a Christian, you have to preach the gospel of uncircumcision. Uncircumcision. Forgive me, we can't give in on that aspect. It can't be done. You can't give in on that. If you have a child that is dying and you find the medicine to heal it, you fight for that medicine. If you do not give it to him, he dies. Well, your spirit, look. You are spirit. Your spirit. For your spirit to revive and be truly born again. The only gospel that is there to bring you to life and awaken you is the gospel of uncircumcision. We have a lawyer in Barranquilla, and then he started to listen to me. And this little part that I am talking about, he understood it. And then he called another friend from the same church, another lawyer, and said to him, "Hey, come here, listen to that one they say is a fake, listen to him." And he also understood, hey, look, but what do we do here in our church? Well, and it looks like the pastor found out. And the pastor passed by the lawyer's house and says to him, "Tell me, are you listening to Jose Luis?" And he says, "Sure, pastor, why should I lie to you?" And then, for you know that he is a false prophet, don't you? And he tells him, "Well, if he is a false prophet, answer me first these things." He showed the verse to him. "Tell me something. Peter was given the one of circumcision, wasn't he, pastor?" And the pastor said, "Yes." "And to Paul the uncircumcision, which of the two gospels should we as the Gentiles follow?" And the pastor said to him, "Paul's, that of the uncircumcision." In other words, which one do you preach? It is a very big church in Barranquilla. What is it called? That church is very large and they are important leaders there. And so he says, "Well, we preach a little bit of both." You can't mix that. If you mix that, it produces a short circuit in your head. You see the devil in the soup. And then, as he is a lawyer, he is a man who studies law. So he is firm when he has a conversation. He said, "Wait a minute, hold on, pastor. In other words, you tell me that our gospel is the gospel of uncircumcision, but you preach the gospel of circumcision." And he replied, "What happens is that if I say that, I am going to be removed from the council." No, but that's not the point. The problem is that my kids are there, pastor. My wife is there. There's my family. Do you mean that for your belly, for your salary, you know this is the truth and do not preach it? I'm not coming back. And he never came back.